Alright, we are go. Hi Liz, hi Josh.
Hi guys! Are we ready for our second day in court?
I'm excited. I think pretty much my thoughts today are the same as my thoughts were at the end of last time. I think this guy's gonna be a bad witness. I think he's not very lucid. I think he doesn't, he will not be able to testify very accurately and comprehensively, but he does have lucid moments. And I'm curious to see what will be revealed if we can get him into a lucid moment and actually question him. And I'm nervous about. I think this guy could give Von Karma trouble, but more than that, I think that Von Karma is going to give us trouble on top of the witness trouble.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how Von Karma's going to spin this, since this guy. My guess is that this guy's going to be a lot less easy to manipulate than Lana, but
At the same time, like,
yeah. What are your thoughts?
I think this guy definitely was the other guy in the elevator at the
I agree.
mine incident. I think he might be more lucid than he seems, maybe, potentially. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
See what comes out. I feel like this is definitely the case where we get the parrot on the stand.
I'm excited to get a parrot on the stand. I hope he brings the parrot with. I hope we get to cross-examine the parrot.
That's gonna be such a... Anyway.
Alright, let's heckin' go.
Let's do this. Do this.
December 27th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 3. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Apparently the prosecution is also ready. Who is the judge here anyway? Mr. Montgomery, your opening statement. Very well. No opening statements, so...
Not so fast, Judge. I was thinking of taking a meaningful pause before speaking.
Oh, alright, of course.
A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now.
Excuse me? Order! Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now?
Bah! You must question everything. It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I call my witness now.
Alright.
I call my witness, my decisive witness, to the stand.
It's that mysterious boat shop owner.
Witness, state your profession. I am a proprietor of a restaurant called The Wet Noodle at Gord Lake. And I also rent boats. The night of the incident, you were in your boat rental shop, correct? Yep. Yep, I was. Please testify.
Wait a second. Oh, we still haven't heard who this old guy is. Yeah! Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet.
Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Bah! I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate.
Yeah, right. The witness will state his name.
Well, I'm not really sure.
What do you mean?
My memory. Your Honor. The witness does not remember anything beyond the past several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name.
You can't recall, you say?
Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify.
Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we? A witness?
It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yep. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats, as usual. Then I heard a bang. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about then the boat comes to shore and a man walks by my window.
Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination.
There is nothing to question in my witness's testimony.
Is?
Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides, there is only 10 seconds left before 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict now.
Yes. Miss Wright? Of course they're going to cross-examine him. What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well, you may begin. Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma.
3 minutes just passed.
I see. Well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness. Do we want to start with the big one?
Yeah.
You saw a man walk past your window. Who was it? I mean, no, right, but like... By your window?
Yep, by my window. Right outside the window of my little shack.
And could you see the man's face?
Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him.
This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. I have a bad feeling about this. You should, Phoenix.
That man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead.
Tell us more about that. Are you sure? Oh. Dad?
Dead certain! He said, I can't believe he's dead. He was walking by, too. Witness, are you sure that person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him, that Edgeworth boy.
This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. Come on. Why do you move me into cross-examining so you can set me up for a fall?
Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us.
I better act quick or this trial's gonna be over. Raise an objection. Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun.
Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints on Edward's right hand found on the gun, and the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand?
Exactly.
That's easily explainable.
Shit, it is.
He could have wiped the prints after he fired. You're ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness testimony is true.
The judge is lost in thought. What should I do? Your Honor, this witness claims that Edward said, I can't believe he's dead. But his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie...
Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. Nick, do we have evidence?
It's no good. There's nothing I can do.
Are you sure?
To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore.
Please? Can you hear me say this, please? Need your help? I need you. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record.
Enough! The witness may leave the stand. Shit, did we get... This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. Nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. What? No! This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! The accused will surrender to the court immediately to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned. Oh shit! Oh shit! We fucked up.
Wait!
Who was that just now?
Me!
Huh? Ah. What? Larry! What are you doing here, Larry?
Listen, you gotta listen to me!
Larry?
I was there, in the park, on the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it!
Remembered what?
The gunshot! I heard it too!
Order!
What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for an adjournment.
1 moment, Mr. Von Karma. So, you say you heard a gunshot?
Yeah, I did. A gunshot. That night, I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony. It was then I realized something he said was different from what I remembered. Anyhow, I just can't hear. And all you sit here and call Angie a murderer. It's just not right.
Yeah.
I'll testify. Let me testify.
Larry, you're the ghost. Larry, my dude. Order! Oh well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not sure how to proceed.
Judge, you have already given your decision. That trial is over. Nick, this is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this.
She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. Oh, he could make things even worse.
Mr. Edwards just declared guilty.
Yeah.
It doesn't get any worse.
You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there is another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now.
A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned.
Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard.
What is this?
I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now!
What?
The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Court is adjourned! Holy shit. I thought for a second that I was too close. I really... Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth.
I've seen worse.
Yeah, right, Edgeworth, you're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there.
Larry was at the lake that night?
Yeah. He said that he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake.
Oh, right. And he found the balloon in the air tank that night.
Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth.
You say something right?
Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? What's wrong?
It's nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh.
Thank you, Maya.
When you fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. Picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. I see.
That makes sense.
Right?
Yeah?
This might be our chance.
Our chance?
Juan Karma has only ever run perfect trials.
Perfect trials?
Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. Yet, has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry.
What are you getting at?
It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth.
Yeah, Larry can't. Larry can't tell a straight story to save his life. We can milk this for all it's worth. Just like poke a bajillion little holes and run out the clock. Because Larry, he won't want to talk about his girlfriend. He won't want to talk about the steel samurai balloon. He won't want to talk, right?
Yeah!
Larry's always, you know? We can work with this. Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! Everything's on Larry now. We can work with this. Edgeworth's right, we can work with this. December 27th, 10:35 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. Okay, Larry. Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th.
All right, leave it to me.
Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, you're our last chance. Carmen didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. Here we go. The night of the murder.
That night, I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something. I found it.
That'll buy us a couple minutes right there.
So, I quietly slid the boat back in at the rental shop dock.
Ask about the rental guy.
Then I was just thinking about going home. I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat.
Do you think you heard the third gunshot? Like
Maybe.
2 gunshots accounted for. Do you think number 3 was actually the real number 1?
Maybe.
That's what I've been thinking.
Yeah. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home.
That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor.
What's wrong, Nick?
It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared.
Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick. Let's save, shall we?
Yeah. When the word man I'm still shook. I'm still shook from earlier. I thought we were gonna die.
Right?
Right? That was scary.
That night, I was out on the lake in a boat.
What were you doing out on a boat on the lake?
What was I doing?
You were looking for something? What were you looking for, Larry? Looking for something?
Yeah.
Mr. Butts, what was it you were looking for?
What the witness was searching for is irrelevant.
You don't know that?
Well, most likely he was hunting for this Gordy.
That's surprisingly close to the truth, in a sense.
This is all irrelevant. Let's get over with it.
We can always present the, what are you looking for? This! Let's do it. Do we still have it? Do we still have it? Let's see.
No.
We don't. Yeah.
Present this.
You're like, what are you looking for? Gordy? Yeah, let's go for it. Did you find Gordy? Big news. Your Honor, what do you think about the witness's statement?
Ah, dang it.
I don't think that one meeting points to the judge.
I'm gonna look reload.
Oh, no, it's only 200. Unlike Von Karma, we're not worried about running a perfect case.
I was looking for something and I found it. At least
Around what time was that?
well, let's see. I figure I was out searching for about an hour, so I guess it was around 12. Yeah.
You're not sure?
Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not sort of human sundial, okay?
People use watches these days, Larry. Come on, let's see if we can fit. Let's see if we can. What can I see the 2 times?
Yeah.
Okay. 11:50. It's an empty lake, which is when he would be out there around this time.
Mm-hmm.
The photo was taken at 12:15.
That's Fort Lake.
Let's ask him. Okay, let's keep talking. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Order, order. Well, Mr. Butts.
Whoa! Everybody calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night, but I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not.
Oh, okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of this case. We could present the picture and be like, on that one, I mean, right? So you were at 11:50, right? Your Honor, that's it, damn it. So you only heard one bang, correct?
Yeah.
Well, Nick? It was a pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should just start working on the contradictions. Sorry. I wish I could be more helpful. I should have called my sister. Okay, the single bang, we can present the gun and say, wait, but there were supposed to be 3 bullets fired, 2 of which people have heard. After I heard that single gunshot, there was more than one gunshot, though. The gun? Fired 3 times, yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, okay. Okay, we're gonna. Maybe we can fake reboot kind of thing, I suppose.
I mean, like, we press everything and then Maya says, I wish. Like,
What were you doing? There's something wrong, Mr. Wright. There were so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin. Well, okay, first of all, what time was it?
it was after 11 on the boat. By that time, everyone had gone home for the night. So, I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak.
And why were you out on the boat at such a late hour?
Looking at something. Found it.
Looking for something?
Yeah.
That's what you were looking for.
What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this body.
Surprisingly close to the truth. Indeed.
Oh, this is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with. So I quietly slipped the boat back at the rental shop.
So we're just gonna quickly go through all of the. Time was that? Took about an hour, so it would have been around midnight.
I'm not sure. Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not trying to human sundial, okay?
People use the watches these days, my buddy. You heard a bang. Where did the sound come from?
Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that.
Where did the sound come
I looked around, you know?
from? Did you look at the lake?
Yeah, I looked.
Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Order! Oh, Mr. Butts.
Whoa! Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not.
Oh, okay, no problem. That's just the most important part.
I went home.
So you only heard one bang, correct?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, Nick?
It's a pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should just start working on the contradictions.
Sorry. I should have been more helpful. I wish I could call my sister.
Alright, now let's see. And then we're gonna try and poke some holes. I think we'll be able to. We just gotta figure out a way to talk about it. Okay, when he said there wasn't a boat, we have a picture, right? Of the dudes in the boat. Lotta's picture of the dudes on the boat. So we can say, how did you not see this boat?
This is the...
Yeah. Ah, okay. What's the good of Lotta's,
2 gunshots.
Oh, then that's the one we should... Single gunshot versus 2. There we go! Wait a sec, Larry.
What?
You only heard one bang? You're sure?
That's what I said.
But Ms. Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night.
Huh?
Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said?
Yo, Nick, please.
That's Mr. Defense Attorney to
Huh?
you.
You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness. See? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay?
Mr. Butts,
What?
you only had one gunshot, are you sure?
Oh, well, to tell the truth, I'm not sure.
Not sure? How could you be not sure?
Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was listening to something else.
Something else?
My radio, dude, with my headphones.
What? Larry, you weren't even paying attention. Order! And stop that booing. Mr. Butts, you were listening to the radio with your headphones.
Yeah, so what? Is that a crime? I listen to my radio. Everyone listens to the radio. What's the big deal?
Well, you get a timestamp from that.
No, we didn't get a
No, we could.
Yeah.
If you can remember what was playing. Maybe, I don't know. Mr. Von Karma, your opinion?
Waste of time. I don't accept this witness nor his shoddy testimony.
Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony? No, absolutely he needs to continue. No, I'm very interested. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony.
Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost.
Well, Mr. Butts, please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio.
Right, leave it to me.
I don't think there were any other way out of this, believe me. Okay, what Larry heard.
It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud, but I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it, too.
What did he say? You were listening to your radio at a high volume.
Yeah! What's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Listen to the free country!
I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is.
Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio.
True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony. Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me, the DJ. An announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is, when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. I can't believe it, Phoenix. We're always down to clown. Let's ask her. I really want to. Okay. Yeah, we'll work up to it. So you turned on the radio?
Right. I just wanted to hear someone's voice, you know? You know what it's like to be alone on Christmas Eve. Alone.
I shouldn't have said anything. Do you by any chance remember the name of the program you were listening to?
This has nothing to do with the case, Your Honor.
Objection sustained. The witness was listening to the radio. That is all we need to know. Tell us, Mr. Butts, how loud was your radio set to then? Real booming loud?
Yeah, you know.
And you had headphones on?
Yep.
I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside at all. Can you prove that? No, of course you can't.
Nah, I can't prove it. But I remember that moment real clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came back real clear to me, you know?
Alright, what was DJ saying? What did she say?
Mr. Wright, Please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what the radio DJ 8 said do to us?
Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care. We should care! I care about the DJ! We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should.
Why?
Oh, well, how do you know if we don't ask? Fine, very well. Mr. Butts, please testify in court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot?
Just when she said, hey, it's almost Christmas.
Timestamp! That's a timestamp! Gunshot. That's a timestamp! Are you sure?
Of course I am. She had a real sexy voice.
Maybe Von Karma was right. I'm not sure that happens at all. It's the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard. There's one gleaming ray of hope in there. I've got to press it until we get to the bottom of what happened. Timestamp, Nana. We got a timestamp. We know when that means it's the third gunshot. Yeah! The other two were at 15, I think. It could be the first. The second one at 15, and then the other one 20 minutes later.
After midnight?
Not on. Yeah.
No, but this is when it was taken.
Yeah. And this shows it was. Okay, let's go back. Let's go to that message and present it there.
Yeah.
No, I did the timestamp one.
We already pressed that.
Yeah, we got present. Timestamp for this one, perhaps? Or timestamp for this one? Either of the timestamp ones. Should we save? Yeah.
You guys.
I'm not entirely sure how this works, but it feels really important. Like, I still don't understand the empty lake, the gunshot, how it could die. You know, I'm still not entirely sure how this did happen or who even. But we'll see. Okay, Larry. Jaden! Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct?
Huh? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. If you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easy.
There's something the matter, Mr. Wright. Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, hey, it's almost Christmas, when he heard the gunshot.
Indeed, and?
Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve.
It would seem to be the case, yes.
I know the lake was empty, but he should have heard that gunshot after midnight. This photograph is irrefutable proof of this fact. Let's see what the time was on the photo taken when the gun triggered Ms. Hart's camera. 25, 15 minutes after midnight on Christmas Day. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. What does it mean? I don't know. Order. What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight.
Judge, the answer is simple.
But we know there were three.
The current witness is plainly mistaken.
Gunshots, Von Karma. 3 bullets fired.
Suspicious.
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butts claiming he heard the gunshot before midnight? He's right! I can prove it! Larry is not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight.
Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this witness's claim? Yes, we do. Show me the evidence over the gunshot before midnight!
3 bullets! 3 bullets fired! This is my evidence. The murder weapon? Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When, then, was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. That 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight.
entirely know.
Order! I guess that would make sense after yesterday's testimonies.
You waste our time again with your empty statements. Yes, the pistol was fired 3 times. But do you have any proof that it was fired before midnight? Yes, the photo. Do you have a proof that we didn't just think he heard something?
Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Do you have evidence that proves there was a gunshot
Yes!
before midnight? Do you have evidence that proves Mr. Butts wasn't just hearing things?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, Lana's camera went off.
Look at this graph.
Look at this photograph. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m.
Oh, yeah? But there's nothing on the lake in this picture.
Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all.
What do you mean?
Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, there was a gunshot at the time that Larry claims.
What is this?
Order! That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake.
Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you? Why?
Oh, I better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes?
What's wrong,
What
Nick?
you thinking? I have it! Remember the case with the Steel Samurai?
Huh? Yeah, of course I remember.
The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case.
What do you mean?
Maya!
Yeah?
If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch and I'm gonna run with it.
Right. I mean, is this safe?
Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? What is he thinking?
Right. Nick? Wait. I think... Your Honor.
Wait, what? You tell me what he's thinking.
I think if the Steel Samurai is someone else, he's wearing someone else's face, someone set up that photo.
I mean, the man was killed, dumped in the lake. Somebody else goes on the boat with Edgeworth?
Yeah.
It's so foggy you can't see who it is.
Wait,
They
but
fall. A gunshot is fired somewhere, and they fall
No.
into the what?
guys, I don't... Same as the Steel Samurai case. Edward, okay, I would see what Edward and this guy go out on the boat. They're sitting chatting.
Yeah.
Bang. Person dies. Nothing wrong with the photo on the lake. Comes back. Etc. Edward leaves in shock. Someone else later gets on a boat with like a dummy or something. shoots him and frames the photo. Frame Edgeworth?
Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Wright.
The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. How? I don't understand.
What do you mean, Mr. Wright?
So you finally realized the truth. There can be no other murderer than Miles Edgeworth himself.
Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting.
Listen, Rookie, take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victor, Robert Hammond, were on the boat. There was a gunshot fired in that boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance from the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been a suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on the boat.
I admit it is hard to imagine any other possibility.
Yes, but this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have a photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the photo says 0:15.
But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake.
What?
That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent. Was he?
Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain the two men and that are on the boat. Edgeworth and the murderer? Edgeworth, the murderer, and Hammond?
Edgeworth and the murderer. Somebody maybe dresses as Hammond. It's foggy. Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth.
What? Are you serious?
Yes. Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face. Shit! Oh my god, he didn't! He would have been a kid!
Yeah, you wouldn't know!
Oh shit! Holy shit! That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place.
I'm not sure what to make of all this.
Ludicrous!
Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer, then.
The murderer's name? Right, it's... I don't know.
We don't know. We have no idea.
It can't be Locke!
I know it's not, but we might do the thing where we frame old back to my time.
Oh right, we did do that, didn't we? Actually, I don't know the murderer's name.
You don't know?
Again, waste my time.
I don't know because he never told us.
The murderer is
The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop. That old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
Caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then.
Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? Especially, may I suggest that the real scene of this crime was not on a boat.
What? Well then, where did the murder take place?
show the judge where the murder really took place by the boat shop and hid him in the woods. Here, of course, the boat shop, where he lives. That way he can meet with the victim without anyone seeing.
Do you have proof the boat shop was the scene of a crime?
We'll call Larry's testimony, if you will. That night he was out on the lake in a boat, searching for something. He finds it and returns the boat. Then, just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned a boat? The boat shop. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please, tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor.
Nick, are you sure about this?
Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning, and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake. Then who fired the boat? The pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright.
Caretaker? I think so. Against the kid who was in the elevator? Trying to clear a house? Or Brain Edgeworth?
The pistol on the boat? I mean,
I think it had to be the caretaker. I don't see Miles wouldn't have shot.
maybe. Okay. I kind of think. Okay. Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose.
Wait a minute.
Yes?
Why would you shoot twice if you didn't mean to hit anyone?
Details? Details?
Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer fired twice.
More witnesses. To create a witness. 2 gunshots. People might not notice the first, but after that they'll be listening and they'll hear a second. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor.
Create a witness?
The murderer lifts his pistol and fires 1 shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Ms. Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then, the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him.
See, someone looking from the edge of the lake. It's clear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other.
The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice, to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body and threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake.
Bailiff! Bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker. Quickly!
Motive?
DL6.
Sure.
His name.
Yan Yogi.
Very well, while we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand.
Oh shit! Hi, buddy.
Mr. Edgeworth, You heard what the defense has said?
Yes. Well,
Well, why did you go to the lake that night?
what my writer said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He had something very important to discuss with me.
Something important?
I'm sorry. I can't say what it was.
Oh, we can.
Your Honor, sir.
Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet.
The witness has disappeared! He isn't at the boat shop either!
What?
What should I do?
Find him quickly. We cannot allow him to get away.
That's so sus that he ran!
We got a runner. Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared.
A search warrant has already been issued.
Goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well, court is adjourned. We know who he is. And we can guess what Robert Hammond wants. Robert Hammond or Robert Hammond?
Yeah.
Who sent the letter? Was it actually from Hammond? Probably not.
Yeah.
Possible, but probably not.
Hey, Nick! You did it!
Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict.
What about Larry? That was something else! Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with this testimony. And Larry really helped us out.
Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. Whew, I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time.
I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients.
Hey, Edward.
Mr. Edward? Did you say something? Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're gonna get off the hook. You can try to smile, just a little. Relax. I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet.
What do you mean?
Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now, and I don't know whether or not to tell you.
Edward?
No. There's so little time left. I want to tell you, to get it off my chest, but I can't make up my mind.
What is this about, Edward?
It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed.
A crime you committed?
A memory of a murder.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
What time is it right now?
Oh no.
What time is it in the real world?
In the real world? It's 1:44.
Okay, we're good.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. December 27th to 11 p.m. Bright and Co. Law Offices.
We're gonna pause.
You want to pause?
I'm gonna change into my work clothes.
Yeah, go change into your work clothes. Kids! Kids!
This is gonna keep running because it won't take long.
Kids!
Guys! Guys!
We're suffering. We're suffering. So I don't know everything that happens in this case because I have not played it before. But when Joshua was telling me about this game, trying to convince us to start playing Ace Attorney, he told me some about this case back when we were hiking together, and it was a lot. He told me, a whole bunch of cases put together, and since I hadn't played it before and didn't know who anybody or anything was, it did not connect in my head. But this part definitely stood out to me, and I definitely remember. I know what Edgeworth is gonna tell us, and it's a lot. Jeez, my dude, he's suffering. He's suffering, man. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm gonna drink.
Alright, we're back. This is the sign to say we're back. I might have saved it before, but I'm saving it again.
You're fine, you're good.
What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed?
I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling me recently. But he'd never take someone's life. Never.
Nick? Yo! How's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles. Maya? Is this swooning? Me? Oh, yes! I can remember feeling pain! Right on! Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right?
She's like 17, kiddo.
Right, Nick?
Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two.
I think you can do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. It's edgy. You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero.
You saved Edgeworth? I saved Edgeworth. Well, I mean, Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. He really did. Honestly, he did.
You did.
Everyone is just coming in. Everyone is just...
If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty.
You're right. We owe Larry...
But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet.
You're right.
Way to spoil the mood, Larry.
We gotta get Larry a fruit basket. Edgeworth's gotta get Larry a fruit basket.
Hey, I'm just the guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick?
I don't know. But what I do know is... I'm gonna believe in you two until the end.
Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Yeah. No, he means me, right, Nick?
Yeah, you, Larry.
What? Me? But why you, Larry? Huh? Yeah, actually, why me, Nick?
Yeah, Nick.
Enough with the silent treatment! Nick? Why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you know?
When you first met him. You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney.
Wait, was that when you two were classmates?
Yes, in grade school. They saved me. Miles and Larry. They saved me, and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know?
What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot.
Larry.
Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hit the story today, and that's final.
Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial.
A class trial?
You remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade? A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen.
Lunch money?
Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home.
Huh, I see.
Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38 still inside.
Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that.
I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class.
So they thought you did it.
Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial.
Trial?
So the next day, we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant.
Oh,
I didn't do it. Guilty. He did it. Guilty. Thief. Give the money back. You're such a meanie. No one play with him. Just admit you did it. You can't hide the truth. We're not gonna play with you anymore. Yeah, no borrowing my eraser. He shouldn't be allowed in the relay race. Give me back my 50 cents that I loaned you. Hey, did you rob the bank the other
now
day?
Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right.
In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it.
Go over and apologize, Phoenix.
I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad. I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went up to the boy whose money had been... I went up to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened.
You shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs! Miles? What? Wasn't you who stole my money? Was it?
No.
Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That's why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent.
But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry.
Why don't you all just shut up?
Oh, it's
This is always how it is. Everyone's ganging up and picking on one person. Just think about how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it.
Oh, they're cute. These little cute. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends.
Oh, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot.
That's wholesome, though. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world.
You did a good thing, Larry. Huh? Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took a day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So, I took it kind of personally, see?
When something smells, it's usually the butts. That's really wholesome. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father.
I'm gonna become a defense attorney, just like my father. A famous defense attorney.
Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school.
The DL6 incident?
Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death.
That's so sad.
It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. there was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts." The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything.
But why? What happened? I mean, it's not like Edgy I used to know at all.
That's what I thought, too. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. He never replied.
I guess he didn't want to see his old friends.
I couldn't just drop it, though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he'd become who he became. That's when I decided.
Wait, you don't mean that's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth?
Oh my god. If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me, whether he wanted to or not. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
That's really sweet. In court, Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him.
Whoa, Nick! So, is that why you helped me out for free?
Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. I said I don't remember us even do it for free.
Oh, Nick! Nick! We have to save Mr. Edgeworth! It was the last thing we do! Okay?
Right. Very well, maybe.
First, there's that rental shop boat caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is.
I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. This. Okay, let's go. Man, this game is a journey, man. I feel kind of bad for all the mean things I said about Edgeworth in the earlier trials.
Yeah.
Just a little. I'll stop feeling bad as soon as I remember his smug face. No, yeah, absolutely. We could let's win the trial first. Win the trial first. Nice little breath, and then just be like, hey, do you want to go for coffee sometime? Alright, that's the plan. Hey, pal! Long time no see.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe. I'm still looking at about how much time I have left.
2:13, do you want to? That actually would be not a bad moment to stop.
Yeah.
We finished recollections and are now gonna go into investigations proper.
Yeah.
That's really sweet, though.
Yeah, my shift is coming up, so
Yeah, absolutely.
I do
My
wanna-
work will be not too long from now.
I wanna get fully ready.
Thank you for playing this with me. This is really cute. This is really sweet.
That's really nice.
That's really wholesome.
All right, here we go. Sound check. First of all, love you guys. Woo!
We love you guys.
You're the best.
Here's our thoughts. I think that the narrative put forth by Phoenix in the trial is essentially correct. What Phoenix doesn't know, but we know, we figured the caretaker is Yeti Yogi.
Mm-hmm.
As for what his motive was,
He wanted to kill Hammond.
Hammond was the guy who got him an innocent verdict, though. So I think
That's weird.
I think that there is more here for us to discover. I think we do want to talk to Edgeworth and find out what his deep nightmare that he's been having is about. I
don't know.
I don't know all the details of it, but I mean,
Yeah.
Joshua told me some of this stuff while we were hiking, while he was trying to sell me on the games while they were working through it, and I forgot most of the details, but
I know one thing as well.
you know the same thing I know.
All right.
Thank you. We love you guys. We'll keep you posted.
Yeah.
I'll make you some memes or something.
Yep. Bye.